They want to build for the future.
The Miami Dolphins have bolstered their defense with Bradley Chubb.
Now, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and give the video a like. Also, turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all things Dolphins. Now, back to the video. Bradley Chubb, Miami Dolphins edge rusher, is not satisfied with his performance last season.
I was up and down with it, just coming in, grasping a whole new defense, grasping a whole new set of teammates. I feel like I did okay, you know what I mean? I for sure held myself to a higher standard. I wanted to come in and be that guy that got 10 sacks in half a season and stuff like that. But everything doesn't work out like that, So battled a couple things at the end with my broken hand and high ankle sprain and stuff like that. So that was discouraging. But I just look back at all that as fuel for this year, man. Just seeing that where I could have been, where this team could have been, where we had so many high expectations with me coming in and finishing out with just a playoff berth. That's not what the goal is. That's not what the standard is. So it was cool to be able to experience that. That was my first time in the playoffs, but this team and this organization has so many bigger things ahead of us that we just use. I'm using that for sure as fuel.
Chubb is proposing an exciting plan to the Dolphins, inviting fans to the team facility for a draft party celebrating him.
I mean, we can. I mean, if y'all want to throw me one, I'll be down to join, you know what I mean? So we ain't got nothing else to do, so we might as well throw a little party. Y'all might as well come to the facility. We'll get something going.
Although it's uncertain if the organization will approve it. Chubb, who was traded from the Denver Broncos to the Dolphins last season, believes that his presence on the team caused the Dolphins to forfeit one of their 2 first-round picks because of tampering last offseason. However, he wants to make sure Dolphins fans know he's worth it.
I mean, it's a blessing. It's just a testament to the work I put in and the guy I am. So, I mean, I can't take it for granted at all. You know what I mean? I approach every day like I got those eyes on me, like I got people with high expectations, because I got high expectations for myself as well. So I just got to approach every day like they brought me here for a reason, and I just got to make sure I live up to that reason.
Chubb is looking forward to the opportunity to play for Vic Fangio, the same defensive coordinator whose scheme he thrived under during their time together in Denver.
Yeah, man, that's one of my favorite coaches that I've been, in the room with, just because he expects so much out of his players, and he's going to keep it straight up with you. If he calls a play and you didn't execute, he's going to ask you, why didn't you execute? I put you in a position to execute. Why didn't you? So, I mean, in this high-paced game we play, man, that's what you need. You just need that transparency. You need somebody to be on you a little bit when you hold you to that standard that we hold ourselves to. So that's what he's going to do, and I'm excited about it.
If there were a college version of Chubb in the upcoming draft, that prospect would probably end up as a top 5 pick. Bradley even dished out on his thoughts about former teammate Malik Reed joining the Dolphins this offseason.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. One of the smartest football players I know, one of the most hard-working, talented. Just everything he brings to the field, man, I'm excited to have that energy in the room. And whenever I have a question, we've been in this defense for the same amount of time, so whenever I had a question, he was right there on it. He was the one answering, the one talking up and stuff like that. So it's going to be fun to reunite with him. I know the energy he's going to bring to that room with the young guys we got in there. I mean, JP, he's coming into himself, but technically he's still a young guy when it comes to like age and stuff like that. So and Cam and Gink as well. So it's going to be fun, man, just to merge all those personalities, all those play styles into one outside linebacker room.
And the beastly Jaelan Phillips rising to stardom.
He approaches it like a true pro, man. He understands the task at hand. He understands, that he wants more out of himself as well. He wants to get those accolades. He wants to go to the Pro Bowl, all pros, and you see it just by the way he approaches everything. The meeting room, he's with this new defense right now, he's asking questions, making sure he knows the ins and outs, knows when to take his shots and stuff like that. In the weight room, he's a freak, you know what I mean? So you kind of, like coming into the season, you kind of see, oh yeah, okay, this guy gets it. He's working hard, but you don't really see it until that offseason work gets put in, and we're on the field doing drills, and you see the intent that he has, that he's working with. So I'm really excited for his year 3.
Despite his injury-plagued seasons, Chubb has been selected for 2 Pro Bowls. Chubb acknowledges that his underwhelming 2022 season with the Dolphins did not meet his expectations. While he produced 39 tackles, 8 sacks, and 3 forced fumbles while playing 8 games for the Broncos and 8 for the Dolphins, he admits the Dolphins chapter fell short. He also reveals that the biggest challenge being part of a mid-season trade was his unfamiliarity, which resulted in discomfort.
I'm gonna answer the city question first, man. Just the traffic, bro. Traffic everywhere you go. Everything takes 25 plus minutes. So learning when to leave and kind of fixing my schedule around. Okay, I understand it might take me 35 minutes a day. It might take me 25 minutes a day. I just can't let that throw me off. So I've been leaving at a reasonable time every day, making sure I beat the traffic, or if I get stuck in traffic, not let it affect me, you know what I mean, coming into the building later or whatever. But another thing, like with the team, just knowing everybody, man, knowing people's names, knowing people that I'm working with around the facility, being able to say what's up name, you know what I mean? Not just say, oh, what's up, bro? And then kind of like, oh man, what's that dude's name? I feel like just all that just plays a part into just everything, you know what I mean? Just how you approach every day, because you go into war with the people, and how you gonna go to war with somebody if you don't even know their name? So just learning everybody, learning the ins and outs of the facility, the team, the coaches, all that has just been coming to me this offseason program.
In addition to the unfamiliarity of the city, Chubb also experienced uneasiness in the defense he was learning while on the field last season. However, now that he is playing for Fangio again, some of that discomfort will be alleviated.
To be honest, man, it was kind of like a full circle thing, because I feel like getting traded here last year was like part two of my career, and I wear number 2, and it kind of played into that. Like now I get the second chance with Coach Fangio, and my first go around with him, I battled some injuries. His first year in Denver, I tore my ACL. Then my third year made a Pro Bowl. Fourth year, kind of battled some injuries as well. So it's kind of like that second coming of that opportunity as well. So it kind of came full circle with everything that I was like wearing the number 2 for and had that mindset for anyway. So it's dope how it works out.
Chubb is also looking forward to getting to know his teammates better, saying that knowing their names is an important aspect of building a strong team. Chubb wants to lead, tone set, and dominate, and he's using the memories of what could have been last season as fuel to drive him to be better in the coming season. How do you think Chubb will perform this season? Will he live up to the first-round trade? Will Jaelan, Phillips, and Bradley Chubb form a top 5 duo under Vic Fangio? Let me know what you think in the comments.
2nd and 4, play fake. Chubb this time, and Brissett running out of time and goes down. Bradley Chubb